Okay, so we've decided that we're gonna fix Julia's rear brakes. Well, Julia's going to, and I'm gonna do my best to coach. And yeah, hopefully
I don't mess it up.
hopefully I don't allow her to mess it up. It's been a while since I've done any brakes, so yay. Yeah, well, the back wheel has to be off the ground. So what I do is I go part way, and then I kind of, do you see how it's lifting up and the weight is now like kind of on the jack? Then I kind of get on my knees and I look, I always double check just to make sure that, yeah, the jack point is holding. I didn't screw it up and put it like in the wrong spot and it's caving in, or. So where the little round, where the round disc meets the car,
Yeah.
It looks normal and solid?
Yeah.
All right, carry on then. So now you want to jack it up so that the wheel's off the ground. And since we're putting the winters on, you want to make sure it's like more than just off the ground. Like you want at least an inch clearance, so that way if the winters are a little bit bigger, you don't have to jack it up with no wheel on it.
Yeah. Gotta do it relatively early because Canadian winters come whenever they want to.
Whenever they want to. Maybe one more pump kind of thing. I think should be good. Cool. That's it. Awesome. So, just gonna walk around here and say, safety first, right? Safety first. Yep, that's right.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Nice.
And the last one.
There you go.
They're all officially off.
Yep. Now pull the wheel off. Sometimes it's stuck and you gotta give it a kick.
I'm not sure how to grab it. Like,
And you wanna hold this?
how do you want me to? No.
No? Okay.
How would you want me to?
Okay, I'm gonna show you a trick with this. Right? So, you wanna feel my foot?
Sure.
I'm wearing my safety tracks.
Wow.
So, because what happens, you see this area here? It corrodes and it gets stuck to there, and sometimes it just needs a little gentle persuasion.
I mean that.
So, as you can tell, these brakes are, thoroughly screwed. So it is definitely time. Yep. So we've got an 8mm hex bit end on here, and we're gonna loosen it up. I bet you it's a little tight. Is it moving?
Not at all.
All right, I gotta show you a trick. So what I've done is I've taken an 18mm socket, I've put it on an extender, and we're gonna use it for some leverage. All right, let's see if this works.
Sure.
Yeah, just over the end. Yeah, exactly. It's a little loose, but that's okay once you start pulling, right? So you want to get closer to the end so you get more leverage out of it, right? That's the idea of it. No?
No.
You want me to give it a go? All right, here. Hang on a second. Awesome. All right. So next we take the caliper off. You want to see if it'll come off nicely? Slide it out, sort of thing.
This?
Yeah. Just that. Yeah, I didn't think it would. That's always worth a try.
Slide out nicely. No.
All right, hang on. All right, so
That's a terrible term.
sure. So we got this little bob here. another hex thing that holds the rotor on, and I'm not going to try and take it off before I use some release all liquid wrench kind of stuff or whatever. So we'll do that, let it sit for a few minutes, and then we'll take it off. All right, so we took out this bob from here, and we had to give it some good love to knock that thing off. Now you can see it's off. Yay. You want to actually pull that off and pull this off to the side. There we go. We'll clean this up. A lot of crap around here. No leaking oils and stuff and brake fluid, so we're clean. Good. That is one messed up rotor. So I actually reattached the caliper here after taking this off because I realize it's a lot easier if I do pop this apart. So I'm going to take these bolts off, and it's really hard to do holding the caliper in your hand. So attaching it here allows me to take those off, pop this out, and then we can actually swap the brakes a little easier. Then we can slide this on after the rotor goes on, and then we can slide this back in place, and it will be a lot easier.
So this should pop up. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, just like that. All right, there you go. So yeah, you can just hang that there. I normally use a coat hanger or something, but those are really stiff and short brake lines. They don't give a lot of play, so I should just hold it in place. All right. So as you can see, it's a lot easier when you can pull this thing out, change the brakes in there, and then slide them back on, right? Nice new rotor. It's beautiful. Ugly old rotor. Nice new rotor. So these things here, do you see these little springs? So the kit didn't come with those. We have to pop those out, and we use those. But otherwise, these, all four are the same. So it's not like they're pairs or anything like that. So it should be pretty easy. And these, the kit came with replacement parts, so that's great. So I'm just gonna pop these out. They're pretty self-explanatory. Just how they go back in. Look at them, look at the brakes, and put them in the way they came out, but backwards. Or not backwards, but the opposite, right?
This one's.
These are the terrible brake pads that came off.
How long have I been driving around with these?
Well, don't make me feel like a bad parent. I think you could tell everything that was wrong with the rotor showing up. So these brake pads almost didn't want to come out. They were like kind of just junky in there. Junky in there, is that a term? Can I say that? Right? So you see they're all rusted, and so I'm going to wire brush those all up and then put some NIC's compound in. So. We'll put these in. They all look the same, so I'm assuming there's no left or right. No. No.
I was just gonna say,
My God, I can't believe I did that. How dumb is that? Pretty darn dumb. Yeah, it's still really tight on this side. I don't like that. There we go.
beautiful.
Brakes are in. You still filming?
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop now. All right, as for per normal, you know, the hardest part is the first one. So I'll show you. There's a little gotcha when putting the piston back into the caliper. The orientation matters because of this thing right here on the inside. If the caliper has to slide into that, or it won't actually go back on. So that was fun. What are we doing? We're jacking up the other side. Will it come off easily? It's on there? Okay. No. Always like this with the this with the very bottom of your foot, and at the top or the side.
Where?
Like you want to hit the tire here.
No, I can't do it. You
No?
do it.
All right. Ready? Do this. You want to show it? Oh, this has been my trick ever since.
Oh fuck!
Just want to get in here. So, sorry about the shakiness. So this here needs to be in this angle. This one of these spaces has to be right down in the at the bottom in the middle, because the brake pads. Do I have brake pads? Yeah. You see, where's your finger? That actually fits into it, and if you don't have it in the right spot,
It'll just.
it won't go on. You won't get the caliper on. There's nothing you can do. So there you go. So, but you got to push it back in, and you actually need a tool here that fits on it. Those two nubs go in those spots, and that pushes and turns at the same time. And don't judge us for the Nickelback. Some people like Nickelback.
I'm
The
going.
other way, yeah. The other way, you tighten it up there. So it's close, but I found that needle nose actually work pretty good just to make sure that it's right up and down. This thing, this thing that we showed earlier, right? This, do it before you take the brakes apart, because this will be spinning, freeing, and like if you need someone to step on the brakes to stop this from spinning, because you don't want the parking brake on when you're taking it apart, because that's just a pain in the ass. So you definitely want to do this first. Yep, first. All right, so we're putting on the tire. We've actually, I don't know what we've done. We've done stuff. Oh yeah, we replaced the brakes. So, I think you saw all the parts kind of spread across the two as if you're doing one side. So, hopefully it was helpful. Hopefully Julia learned something here. What's all that orange paint from?
What orange paint?
On the rim. Did you see that?
Oh, I know what that is. You know what it is too, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Can you hand me one of those?
Yes, I can.
Ass.
Sorry, it's just how I roll.